On the evening of March 31st, 1922, 6 people were murdered on a small farm in Bavaria, Germany. The killer was never identified. The farm, known as Hinterkaifeck, was isolated, surrounded by forest and fields, nearly a mile from the nearest village. The victims were Andreas Gruber, his wife Casilia, their widowed daughter Victoria, Victoria's 2 young children, and the family's new maid. Days before the murders, Andreas reported strange occurrences. Footprints in the snow led from the forest to the farmhouse, but none led back out. He also found a newspaper he did not recognize inside the home. Keys went missing, and footsteps were reportedly heard in the attic. On March 31st, the family's new maid arrived. That evening, one by one, 4 members of the household were lured into the barn. They were killed with a mattock, a farming tool similar to a pickaxe. Later, the killer entered the house and murdered the 2 children and the maid. What makes the case even more disturbing is what happened next. The perpetrator did not flee immediately. Evidence suggests the killer remained on the farm for several days. Neighbors later testified that smoke continued rising from a chimney. The livestock had been fed. Meals appeared to have been prepared. The bodies were not discovered until April 4th, when concerned neighbors entered the property. Police launched a full investigation. Over 100 suspects were questioned. One of the main suspects was a neighbor. Another was Victoria's estranged husband, believed killed in World War I. No one was ever charged. The murder weapon was found on the property, nearly a year later, hidden beneath floorboards. Despite extensive investigation, the case remains officially unsolved. More than a century later, the Hinterkaifeck murders remain one of Germany's most chilling cold cases, not only for the brutality of the crime, but for the unsettling possibility that the killer lived among the victims after they were already dead.